Hey team, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome again to 2025. My name is Brian, core design engineer with Brunswick Bowling, and this is my Ball of the Year selection video for 2024. Now, of course, if you've been following social media, you already know that Radical is already chipping away at their ball release plan for 2025. We dropped some amazing new information for you guys about the Outer Limits Solid and the Snapshot. The Snapshot, again, is one of those highly technical cores. It is a super symmetrical core, and we have a lot to detail about that one. So we're going to keep this video short and sweet because I'm going to have follow-up content on Radical Bowling's Facebook page and YouTube page, as well as some supplementary content about those balls here on this page as well, as we draw closer and closer to the release of the new Snapshot. So make sure you're following this channel at Bowling Buckosh on Facebook or YouTube, wherever you prefer, so that you get the latest content from myself. And in the meantime, we're going to talk about a stellar year that Radical had, launching 10 bowling balls, and I'm going to give you my favorite ball of 2024. But before I do that, I do have one honorable mention, and it is going to be the Hitter Pearl. The Hitter Pearl has this beautiful shiny HK cover stock, but it also has that hitter core that has that more medium-high total differential of 0.53, plays in a medium RG range for a medium revving response, and has a relatively medium to medium-high intermediate differential as well. So nothing too special about the undrilled numbers, but as you know, with the layout versatility of these Radical balls, if you choose to put the mass bias in the area of the thumb, you can get a lot more intermediate diff out of this core, or you can choose to kick that PSA way out and smooth this ball out for a much more gradual reaction. The thing that made the Hitter stand out to me was that this was a very middle-of-the-road strength reaction, but still had amazing continuation for an asymmetrical ball. Sometimes these long, clean pearls need a little help to get back to the pocket, but the problem is when you start to open up the launch angles, they make one jerking move and then go forward through the pins. Well, when you get a little mid-lane friction developed for this Hitter Pearl to be at its best, I think this particular ball continues as well, if not better, than all of its competition in terms of the medium asymmetrical pearls. So for that reason, this one gets an honorable mention. There was only one ball that I felt like slightly out-edged the Hitter Pearl in terms of performance on the lanes in that Radical brand this year, and it is the relatively new No Doubt. This is going to be my selection for 2024 Ball of the Year for Radical. With a medium-low RG of 2485 and a relatively high differential of 0.51, this one wants to be a medium revving and fast-responding pearl option. The thing that stuck out to me about this one is it is easy to make sure that it sees the mid lane for a shiny symmetrical ball. Being a pearl, you expect it to get a little more length and a little more shape off the end of the pattern, but that also gets you in a little more trouble. By contrast, this No Doubt with its super symmetrical core design actually reads the mid lane very securely, and even at box finish without cutting the shiny compound off of it, you get a very secure mid lane read, which makes for a level of predictability not really seen in the medium symmetrical ball category. This one, of course, is a high-performance product, but it does best on more medium conditions with a little bit of friction built in. But the thing that surprised me about it, and the thing that made me select it for Ball of the Year for Radical, is that I don't think it needs as much friction as you expect it to, especially with worn lane surfaces and aging lane surfaces, which we see a ton of across the world. So with a little bit of built-in mid-lane friction, you can trust that this one, despite its shiny box finish, is going to recover at the back of the lane and go through the pins very well. It just seems to have the right blend of continuation but also security in the mid lane. It's not the most continuous ball I've ever seen in its lifetime. It's certainly not the sharpest ball that I've ever seen in my lifetime, but it is just a predictable, smooth, no doubt ball reaction, and I guess that definitely suits its name. That is my selection for 2024 Ball of the Year for Radical. So you Radical fans have already got a little bit of a peek into the future with the 2 new releases announced this week. So you tell me down below, what was your favorite ball in 2024 for the Radical brand, and what do you expect to see or want to see in the brand in 2025? Make sure you drop a comment below, like and subscribe to Bowling Buckosh on Facebook and YouTube so you don't miss any more fun content like this and more technical content that I have coming out for you guys. And of course, I'm making Ball of the Year videos across all of the brands, so make sure you go to my channel and look at the playlist, the 2024 Ball of the Year playlist, and you can thumb through all the videos for all of the brands. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video.